Hello, everybody. My name is Richard Hyperion. Welcome back to the Wilds of Wildemount campaign. We're coming back into session 33. This will be part 2. And we are about to enact our final plan when it comes to the heist against the Solvia family. And we will be leaving Feolinn immediately after.
Wonderful. So, as you all kind of spread your different ways across various routes through Feolinn, giving people both pamphlets and small bags of gold. Go ahead, and I'm not just going to let this pass. I want to see how well you guys do.
Of course.
Each of you choose your stat that you are most trying to use in order to effectively spread this information. You can pick whatever you would like to do, whether that be like persuasion or stealth, because you want to get in there all sneaky-like, or whatnot. Okay.
That is a natural 20.
That's the 100th nat 20!
I'll take it.
For everybody else, and we'll circle to you, Kale, here in just a moment.
Sorry.
Before you roll, give me a little explanation of why you're using that stat and what you're doing. Right. So we'll start you off with Brian.
So
how did you so effectively use your persuasion?
So Brian, every time, she's gonna go door to door like a what are they called?
Solicitors.
No,
Jehovah's Witnesses?
Jehovah's Witness, thank you. Like a Jehovah's Witness. Except she will very quickly and quietly just say to each person, she'll show them the money, she'll give them the money, and she'll explain where it's come from, and she'll just try and persuade each person that just spread the word. Everything you can do to spread the word, tell people these crimes, and if we spread the word wide enough, something will be done, right? So she's just gonna get that out there so that hopefully by the end of her shift, giving out these bags of gold, people have already heard, and while not expecting the money, know what's going on, and are starting to quote back my own the crimes back to me. And some are a little bit exaggerated because that's how the rumor mill works.
Okay.
There was even something about them forcing some homeless guy to eat their socks.
Alrighty. Rocky, why don't you go for next? Or actually, let's just roll initiative. Everybody but Kale. Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a second. Okay. Sure.
Oh, I sent that to GM.
You whispered, it's fine. I'll just add it in the menu.
21. I got it, 21. I guess I'm next.
Okay.
Can you do something for me?
Alright, Rocky, go ahead and tell me what you're going to be using.
I am going to appeal to their sense of logos by... Okay, first things first, I'm going to cast Disguise Self, just to be discreet.
Okay.
Because I do have that on my spell list, and I can cast Disguise Self. Just so that I take on a face of a completely anonymous random stranger, as to not reveal my identity to anyone. I'm going to go out and appeal to their sense of logic and basically convince people to get understandably mad at what, of basically telling them that they didn't have to be accustomed to the, harsh lives that they were subjected to work wage by wage in order to struggle to make ends meet while, their actual paychecks were being, stolen from them, from their very own hands, left to rot in the coffers of a very, very rich man that, had made it from a legacy of deceit and lies.
Viva la revolution.
Yeah, and
I
get
can
them
add-
unreasonably mad at them, and then I'm not gonna roll because I'm gonna force a 19,
Okay. Oh,
All
fuck
right.
yeah.
and also it's my intelligence, so we add we add 4 to that, so that's a 23.
Perfect.
Okay. So first off, nice job, wonderful. Windchime and Anemo also need to. Lily got a 5.
I don't necessarily know how to roll initiative when my thing is not on the thing, so I'm just gonna
It is.
roll.
It's the right hand side.
Oh, there it is. That word.
Hey.
Ooh.
Perfect. That just helps me so I don't forget anybody again because I keep forgetting people. All right. So with a 23, basically using your brains and logic to convince people of what's been happening here in the city. You notice that people are in fact like taking to what you say to heart and starting to even talk about this with their own families in their houses. Very very nice job. Alrighty, we'll go through. It's gonna be Soren. It's gonna be next.
I am gonna use. I'd like to use insight, and I would like to or I'd like to wager insight, and I'd like to use it to while telling people about everything that was going on and giving them their gold. I would like to use insight to try and kind of pinpoint which parts of me saying like kind of what they were doing, and I'd like to pinpoint exactly what kind of hits home for them, like what they're like the most angry about or whatever, and I'd like to pinpoint that with insight and kind of build off of it.
Perfect. Fuck yeah. All right, roll me that insight check.
Scene. No,
Okay.
just for the session. Hold on 1 second. Let's okay. Just for the session. Let's try something.
Come on.
I'm gonna add a 6 to that for my new feature.
So you're talking about
Yeah.
your hero points?
So
No.
I'm talking
No.
about Cosmic Omen, my new
Oh
feature.
shit!
Class
That's
feature.
right. Oh, your Cosmic Ornament. Holy fuck! Yeah, perfect. Yeah, with a
Yes,
22.
22. We take those. Oh wait,
Uh,
no,
Why did I get it?
It's a
Yeah,
not
22.
22.
With a 22, you find yourself sweeping through some of the richer neighborhoods, not the richer, but like the more middle class neighborhoods, convincing them in particular that of the heinous acts that that Hector Sylvia has committed, even mobilizing some of them as well. So you're doing great. Moonsick, what about you?
I'm kind of going back and forth. I want to roll stealth for side score, but I also want to roll performance because I feel like he could make a really good act out of it. I want to go.
So Yeah, go for it.
One, come on.
I'm gonna go with performance. Would I get any sort of extra bonus or advantage because I know these streets really well and I know the people?
Yeah, get advantage for that.
Hell yeah. And
No, take a take
performance.
These are
disadvantage.
your streets. 16.
Hell yeah.
Tell me. What'd you say? What'd you do?
He's striding through the streets on his horse with bags of gold and pamphlets. He's saying, "Do not let the Solvia family trick you. They are lying to you. They are they're using money that they have amassed from their criminal organizations and their slave trade, like all these things, and they're using the money, and they're holding the money from you. They're taking all the money from you, and they're just hoarding it for themselves." And on and on like that. Just basically being a giant loudspeaker.
Very nice. As
Don't
Moonzik?
fucking charge you.
As a familiar face?
Yeah.
Okay. So as
Oh.
you are going about
Oh.
your home city, spreading this information. Very cool.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna be honest. I have no fucking idea what Nemo can do here with his 0 charisma.
Just
Run fast and hit as many houses as you can.
just go around
Yeah,
in the
okay.
dead of night.
I'll just go fast as fuck, boys.
I used wisdom.
Yeah.
Just go around giving people bags of gold and pamphlets and then shaking their hand as you keep making your way down the road.
Looking sexy AF.
Hell
Look at those muscles.
I'll take off the cloak so people can see my rippling back.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sex sells, kids.
Another
Sex
performance
Don't
roll.
take kids after that.
Okay. I believe
Commas are important, huh?
What is this role? If I was
Keep up those
There we go.
appearances, you know?
that is for you, Emily.
Thank you. Okay. Very cool. The yeah, so NMO, you gotta go fast. Roll me an athletics check.
Ammo.
Ah.
16, we take those.
You do have
Oh, wait, no,
it's not
10.
16. It's a 10.
0 points.
But if you would like, you do have hero points.
No, I don't.
I have two.
Oh, never mind.
I can contribute 1 score change.
Oh, you don't have hero points. That's not right. Hold on.
I used them.
Yeah,
them.
no, I know that. I must have accidentally turned them off.
I can force a 14. I
Whoa,
bet
whoa,
you already made the
whoa,
roll.
But I used my hero points. It's not that you turned them off.
Oh, you used all of yours
Oh,
already?
you used them already.
I did use my hero points.
Okay.
I got them, and then I was like, "Ooh, fun new thing that I can," and then I used them.
Then you don't
Fair.
have any hero points. I'm sorry.
Out of 5, do it.
Okay,
Do
if that's the way that works. 15.
How many times can you do this?
Proficiency, so 3. 3
Yeah.
per long rest.
And it's
15.
creatures you can see,
I already
so Dawn sees you.
technically have
there
80,
is no range.
I already technically have 80 feet of movement anyway. I don't know if
It's,
it's feet or not. 80 something of movement.
yeah,
6 seconds.
wheel, whenever a creature you can see within 30 feet of you. So it just means you saw him at some point while you were making your rounds. It's
Fine.
not
I'll let it
unbelievable.
As Anemo goes fast, as he runs around the city, throwing bags at people, pamphlets flying in the air as people exit their houses, with the setting sun, like reaching down to pick the pamphlets up off the ground.
Take money. Take paper.
Setting sun or the rising sun?
Flexing the entire time.
Sure, yeah, the rising sun. As you run fast with your 80 feet of fucking movement. That's so fast. You know, like
Yeah, it's fast as fuck.
fucking.
I thought I had less before the. I don't think I did, but it feels like I feel like the level up did something. I'm not sure if it did though.
The hell?
How much does it take for you to go 80?
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
Right?
I could play football.
You're fucking good.
Well, hold on,
I'm
hold
not
on.
gonna say 80
I
Play
minutes.
football too.
American or international football?
It doesn't matter, actually.
American, but international, there's something there. It's just not as like effective as like, I don't know, putting levitate on the football.
Very true.
Actually, you don't even need to. All I'm gonna say is you don't need to touch it with your hands for that to work.
No.
Yep.
Sounds a little busted in both sports. a little fucking silly, actually.
Regardless. Enough about
We do get a
pitch
little silly on the football field.
Wind chime. What are you going to be using?
Gonna be using.
One more time.
I'm gonna be using insight. Sorry.
Insight. How are you going to be using insight?
I'm gonna be looking. Sorry, I'm getting feedback.
It's coming from M.
Okay, I'm gonna be looking for the people who are in the most need of the money, and like taking it directly to those people.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, go ahead and roll me your insight check. Now, if not saying that that's not enough, but if you would like to boost your roll, you absolutely could.
Can I use 4 hero points?
Absolutely. Get that up to a 15.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and subtract 4 hero points.
Okie dokie.
So you make your way down to the poorest section of the city, and determined to give everybody who needs it most as much as you can. You find yourself that people are starting to swarm around you, and start to people kind of begin to like swarm around you and start chattering amongst themselves. You see, you even hand several out to what look to be like orphaned kids, with their dirty faces, coming up to you, all excited, and maybe some of them a little bit shy. As you make sure to spread the wealth the best that you can. Nice job, y'all. The sun is rising in full now, and you guys are fairly quickly running out of not only pamphlets but money as well. As you feel in one surefire night, the entire city has been covered. You hear marches from people all across the various areas where people have kind of come together and coalesce to stand in front of the Sophia family manor.
With a giant hole out of the front of it.
Yeah. Rumors. Rumors quickly spread about several vigilantes that had broken in and exposed the family, and in lot, you guys find yourselves running out of time. Is there anything you plan on doing with the last moments here in Feolinn?
How much is a second level spell scroll?
500, I think.
I'm gonna turn to Moonzik. I'm gonna ask, do you think we have 500 to spare in the coffers for one last stunt before we leave?
What are you planning?
Well, there's a spell, I think, on delivering brief yet important messages to a general populace. It's called Skywrite.
Oh, I love this.
Moonzik's is going to turn with a raised eyebrow at Brine. And he's gonna be very, like, with a very impressed look on his face. And he's gonna turn back and he's gonna say, I think that's acceptable. Go get it.
I'm gonna run with a big smile on my face to what was the spell scroll shop again?
The
Enshrined in
Spines.
Okay, yes. With 500 gold, I'm going to purchase a Skywrite spell scroll. I'm going to force a 14 on the portent.
Okay. With your modifier, I assume? I guess it doesn't matter with your modifier because it's 12.
Yeah, it's 20 for the Arcana check to learn the spell.
Learn the spell permanently, but that takes time.
It takes 1 hour for each level of the spell, I believe.
Right. So if we want to cast it now, it's a one shot.
Yeah. I mean, we'd have an hour before we leave, right?
I'm not sure you do.
We don't.
Also,
An hour's a long time.
Rocky, how many
Yeah.
opportunities are we going to have that Skywrite is this good?
Yeah, you're
Go
right.
for the one shot.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just cast Skywrite. What do you think we should put on it?
Fuck you, Hector Sylvia.
Done with the Sylvia family. Is...
Come on, let's get down with the sickness.
Sponsored by LLC?
No!
That's probably a bad idea.
That's a very bad idea.
How about down with Sophia, Manifesta of Lies.
Oh,
I like it.
nice. So
With that, as Edward unseals the spell scroll and reads the spell scroll's incantations, he's going to draw across the sky and paint across the words, "Down with Sophia, Manifester of Lies," and an exclamation mark at the very end. Just as the sky
With
goes
a
dark.
smiley face.
The smiley face is on the little dot of the bottom of the exclamation mark.
perfect.
It's a winking smiley face, too.
God damn it.
As
Okay, we should get here while everyone's busy staring up in the sky.
you see, as you walk out, try to like recoalesce again with your compatriots. You see people outside pointing up the sky. Oh my god! Oh, that bastard deserves this, yeah, etc., etc. And many happy and smiling faces as you guys all coalesce again just outside of the edge of the city.
Let's get
Finding yourself there, the words in clouds, written in the sky. Where to next, folks?
As much as I'd love,
Slash.
as much as I'd love to sit here and indulge in the upheaval, we do need to get going to. We need to get going further to Allfield.
Yeah.
Good.
On the road again? We've all got our horses?
Believe so. They all
We
start
go.
as they all start to ride off. Moonzik's gonna look back at like the last few people coming out of their houses to join the masses. He's gonna say, "You got this, Feolinn. Good luck." And he's gonna turn and catch up with the rest.
Very good.
So, anyway, Anemo,
Yes.
can you help me with something? I'm really,
Sure.
I'm really unsure if I'm using this right. And she's just gonna hold up her shield. I have like no formal training, and I basically just put it in front of me, and things bounce off it every once in a while. And I have no idea how to position myself in a fight. And I've watched you on the front lines, and you seem to know at least what you're doing a little bit. Would you mind helping me?
You're gonna ask the person that goes feral and uses their hands and teeth to help you with the martial weapon.
I'm more asking the version of you that wields that great sword with so much precision.
All right, I guess I can teach you a little bit, supposedly. But
Sparring. I do target practice with Soren. I do some martial practice with you. I might pick up a thing or two. Plus, it could be fun.
if we can find time today, then I can do some with you for sure.
Well, I mean, the road is long, and I'm sure we'll have time tonight, as right before we bed down.
I'm not so sure about that. Anemo will point his watch at the rest of the party to show them that the full moon is coming
No.
Night, in fact.
tonight.
Tonight?
Well,
Listen, we
I
haven't
mean,
really discussed what we're going to do when this happens, but I have a good idea. When the time comes, I think that I should just run away from you guys. I'm sure that I can find you guys as soon as I wake up. But I'm not comfortable with anybody putting any spells on me, to be honest. And I think that after a month, it's a good idea to maybe let it come out a
your
little bit.
problem is our problem too. We didn't go in this without expecting some sort of solution or something.
I know, and we will get there. I just think that tonight,
it's a little early to try anything, especially with a town so close by. Okay, sure, but maybe we make camp a little early then. I would like to do stuff while there's still some daylight left. That's all right?
yeah, let's get somewhere.
Agreed.
Agreed. We definitely need to at least say goodbye and good luck until we see you again.
Well, I mean, you should be there the next day, right? I trust him. Even if he runs away, I'm sure he'll find his way back. He's got an excellent sense of smell.
Always.
Worst case scenario, if we don't find you tomorrow morning by noon, we're going to head to Nicodranas. Meet us there, alright?
Question for the DM. If he turns into like a Wanther form and his gear melds into his body, would locate object be useless against all the gear he's holding?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm going to reconsider.
Edward, I
Alright.
know that you're worried about it, but I think you can trust me.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, we'll just meet back up in Nicodranas. It's not something I hope for, and I expect to see you tomorrow morning, alright?
Okay. We'll make our way to Port Zune first.
True.
But,
Check in.
if it feels like it'll take too long.
Well, you'll be here tomorrow at noon. I trust
That's
that.
That's right.
Well,
And
Now-
you're sure you're not gonna come in the middle of the night as a panther?
I'm fairly confident.
Well, what do we post watches for?
True.
He's no more dangerous than any other of the magical beasts that might come creeping upon our lonesome forms in the night.
Would he be more in danger than all the other magical beasts if a gang of party hunters?
I don't know. I suppose he's probably on par, if not more dangerous than that Bulhanath that we fought back in the cave.
Honestly, I just hope he doesn't run into any hunters for their sake.
That's true as well.
But it's not like we know a way of dealing with these episodes right now.
If you want to fortify yourself a little bit more, I totally understand, but honestly, as I get more accustomed with myself, I feel like I have slightly more control, but not enough control that I feel safe being around you.
We understand.
Hey, thanks for using that watch. I completely forgot.
Let's get going, okay? I don't really want to think about this anymore.
Well, first things first. I made the promise. We're at the forest.
Yeah. Stay safe, my friend.
And I'm going to hand Soren the badge. Trust is important between friends, right?
Thank you. He's going to grip the badge and hold on to it, not putting it away or anything, just keeping it in his hand.
Will you let Edward identify that? Just to know whether it could be harmful. Again, we won't take it from you.
As long as it stays in my possession, I really don't mind, I guess.
Edward?
Okay, I'm gonna sit down cross-legged and I'm going to
On your horse.
cast Identify.
On his horse.
Sorry, not his. Oh, we're on a horse.
Yeah. We kind of breezed over it last time
Yeah.
because we're doing other things. I needed to get things to a certain point. But yeah, you guys all did buy horses.
Yeah.
We spent money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And that's what we're all riding right now.
At a slow canter so as to not interrupt the casting of spells.
Edward, you
Or
look
it
a
could
little.
just be during a break, too. That's also okay.
yeah. I
Yeah.
assumed like we got off our horses if we're gonna be talking about
yeah.
animal like leaving into the forest. Like I'm assuming we're on the edge of the woods, like patting him on the shoulder, about to say goodbye to him. That's how I pictured it.
No. It's
No,
like
no.
the morning. He still has a day of travel with us.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
It's like 5
It's
a.m.
just the night. It's just the night, Rocky.
You know what? Sure.
Just
I'm
letting you
going
know.
to take his amulet. I'm not really sure what to call it. I'm gonna ritual cast identify. What has it got for me?
So this is an adjusted component for the spell. I forgot the name. For Magic Jar.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it's the magic jar for the magic jar.
Yep.
The possession spell. Or charisma saving throws. Or possess people. This is a...
You notice that something in the process has clearly gone wrong. Seeing as how this body is dead. I can post that to chat if you'd like.
Wait, something...
Hold on.
Wait,
Give
what
me a
is it?
second. Posting it to chat.
So when it tried to return to its body, it died. But the
No,
soul...
it has not returned to its body. You know that.
Right.
So the soul is trapped inside of this thing. I'm going to turn to Soren and I'm going to say, well, this is a very complicated spell. There was trace necromantic magic along inside of this. This was a modified and augmented version of a very powerful spell called Magic Jar, which, surprisingly enough, causes the possession of one's soul into another through the medium of a vessel. Only problem is something went wrong through the casting. I think the soul of the wizard that we trapped is still sealed within inside of it. This is a very interesting and intriguing item indeed.
Could it be used to cause another possession?
That I would not 100% be sure of whether or not it would be capable of. I'm only able to identify its properties as it is, and I'm not really sure of the risk associated with further possession of this item. However, I do know that Magic Jar in itself can be dispelled. This would be a course of action that obviously would... Well, I mean, I don't think I would have to tell you that the soul residing in it would be gone and torn forever. But, you know, that's... That is an option that I would like to tell you.
Soren? There is a likelihood that, from what I know about Magic Jar, that this could be used to attempt to possess any one of us at any time. What are your thoughts about what we should do?
Sorry.
Dawn. The hell?
You there?
Dawn, make sure that your microphone is on.
I think he's thinking.
If you're
Sorry.
thinking, say something.
I am not thinking. I had someone talking to me.
Understandable.
I understand the risk, but I just I don't really want to let go of it. It's soothing in a way.
The item itself can be dispelled. It would lose the soul, but you might still get some benefit out of the presence of the item if it's just a memory sort of thing. Or do you think it's attached to the soul inside?
I feel like it's attached to the soul. It's something about having it in my possession. It's almost calming in a way.
After what it did to you?
Are you positive it can be used again, even with a soul already in it?
That's, well, the way Magic Jar works from Advanced Magic 101 was that you put your soul in it, and then basically as an action, you could either return to your body, which it is far away from, it will die if it attempts that, or it can attempt to possess someone else.
Don't you think it would have already tried to possess one of us, if that was the case?
Well, I mean, it attempted to possess you. That did not go well. It might be difficult to do it multiple times in a row, and there was something weird that happened. I can't say for sure that it will succeed. But assuming that the only weird thing is that the soul managed to return under duress, then yes, it could try this. It's also possible it attempted to possess all of us, and it failed in all cases, and it can't possess again for another 24 hours. Realistically, if one of us was psychic in any way, or could talk with our minds, like Windchime did with that drug back a little bit ago. Well,
I'm not necessarily sure that's repeatable.
I have some after effects, maybe.
do you want to try?
I mean, I can like talk to people, and I can kind of see what they're thinking. I don't think anybody can talk back to me, though.
Well, I don't think we've tried it. Try.
Okay, but I might only be able to do it like once, and then I'll have to like take a break, because it takes a lot of mental energy.
Well, then try it on the amulet first. Although, I suppose if it doesn't work on the amulet, that doesn't tell us anything about whatever abilities might be hanging out inside your head.
Okay. Windchime looks at the amulet and focuses on it and tries to hear any thoughts it may have if she can.
Pull this up here. Ba-ba. So, just for your information, you just because this has been going around for a while. We didn't talk about it in as much depth as we probably should have. You
Mhm.
already know that it's possible to speak telepathically.
Yes.
There is no to speak. There is no, you just can do that anytime. You just
Okay.
can't, right? There's no limitation on it. So you can speak to any and all of your party members at any time.
Without
It,
having to take a long rest.
yep, no, yeah. The second pair, well, I guess the technically the third, but the second part of that is the spell in your spell list. I'm gonna move you there.
Mhm.
Do-do-do.
Sending.
No, this one down here. Just second level spell.
Detect thoughts.
Yep. So you can speak all you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's once per day for that spell.
Oh, okay.
And people can respond telepathically, yeah?
No. Explicitly not.
Okay.
Okay, can I cast detect thoughts on the amulet?
You can. Hmm.
Do I have to roll?
So here's what, are you just trying to get a brief understanding, or do you want to dig deeper? If you dig deeper, then they have to make a saving throw.
I want to dig deeper.
Can I force a number on their saving throw?
Yeah?
I'm gonna force an 8. Because that's
Okay.
the lowest one I have.
Let me just pull it up here.
It's probably got a high wisdom, but eh.
So an 11
It
fails.
doesn't have proficiency to wisdom? What?
Oh, it does have proficiency. Sorry. I just was looking at the base wisdom set. Yeah. Okay.
Does
It does have
pass?
a plus. It has a +5,
So it passes.
so it passes.
13.
Yeah. No, wait. Does that pass?
13
DC.
spell
What's your
save.
DC? 14. Never mind. That fails. Okay.
Good enough for me.
So you dig into the mind, and immediately you are bombarded with just a variety of thoughts about this guy basically trying to logic his way out of the situation.
Mm-hmm. Out of being in the amulet?
Yeah, trying to get out of the amulet and trying to, like, what he can do to try to regain a body.
Yeah.
Most pervasively, you hear in his thoughts about how he is planning on staying quiet for a while and observing all of you, and waiting for an opportunity when a lot of you are in a weakened state, to either possess one of you and like run away from the situation, or even possibly pretend to be one of you after having observed you all.
Wow. So he can also hear things around the amulet.
Yeah.
And yep.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
And you hear the moment that he registers that you are probing in his mind as well. He knows that you're there.
Shit.
Does he do anything about it?
He can't do anything about it.
Does he try and think thoughts?
Is he trying to what?
Does he try and think different thoughts at all?
Like,
Yeah, he tries, but it doesn't. It's not successful.
That's the saving
failed.
throw.
Yeah, he
That's the
failed.
saving throw.
Soren, he's not a good person.
I understand that, but I feel like I'm going to lose a
Actively
part of me.
planning.
He's gonna find a way to get out of that amulet and like take one of
Silly.
our bodies or somebody else's body, like the minute he sees an opportunity. And like also having it around, he's taking every moment he can and just like filing it away in his mind for like to use later against us.
Soren. He's not part of you. And I know you feel like you're missing something, but you can't replace souls with other souls. That's not how it works. And for what it's worth, clearly you have a life, right? You have a personality, you have a being. And while it might not be a soul in the mechanical sense, like it might not fit into a jar, you have a person. And he's not part of that person. Don't let me lose Soren. I want to do target practice with you.
I suppose you all feel unanimous about this.
That we like you and you're a friend?
No, about the bat.
I'd vote to dispel it.
I agree.
I'm sorry, Soren.
Remember, there exists magical items out there that compel or make people feel like it's a part of them, or make it feel like it's essential and vital to their lives, no more than having it being the sole purpose of ensuring its own survival by acting as a parasite of the host. We don't know if people are being altered or compelled by their behavior from these items as we speak, but it's nothing more than a curse meant to deeply take root in your psyche and turn you against everyone for the sake of its survival, not yours. I remember this. My father once, when he was out working in some ruins, he unearthed an identified cube. That was a whole other incident, but it taught me that we should be wary of things, and we should be the ones in control of things, not it being in control of us.
Wincham?
Hmm.
He asked
Oh,
if we
no,
were
we should
unanimous. Captain?
I know how it is to be attached to something. But if it's a soul that you're attached to, I don't think it's this soul that you're trying to feel attached to. I firmly believe that your soul is out there somewhere, and we'll find it. But this is not any substitute. And plus, you have something that this soul in here could never have. You have friends. We will help you.
The real magic is the friends we made along the way.
I was just gonna say, question: what are friends? No.
The One Piece.
The One Piece!
I'd rather have the 2-piece if you ask me.
Touche.
Touche.
Side note, something that could be relevant to this would actually be something in the possession of an ammo.
I do have something that has a soul in it, hanging around my neck right now.
Damn right you do! Sorry.
You were just waiting for it.
This soul certainly isn't evil.
That's true. We can always get you a different soul to keep.
How about less evil soul?
Less evil soul? Question mark?
Just
Oh, I haven't felt the grass in so long. I just can't wait to feel it.
Hold on, I'm not sure. I don't necessarily want you to possess him.
Oh, but why not?
Come on, Animo. Is
Hey,
everything
look,
okay?
I heard everything you did. He doesn't have a soul. If, he's looking for one to have inside of him, I would absolutely love that.
That's
Wait, are we hearing this soul right now?
Talking to yourself again,
No.
Animo.
Alright, never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry, Edward. I've got something that might help. I'm gonna take off the amulet.
No, don't leave me. I love you.
Soren, put that badge. Put the badge down for a sec. Try and see how this makes you feel. And I'm gonna put the amulet around his neck.
Well, hello there. How are you doing? You hear in your head.
And you also hear Anemo go, "Fuck, finally."
So, do you want to do the honors on the badge?
Well, hold on. Let's see what Soren feels.
True. I'm just a little
You can
more-
call me Gillywater. What's your name? Actually, I already know your name. You're Soren. I've been listening this entire time. Oh, I don't think he has told you guys about that really yet. But yeah, I can hear everything that you say at any moment as long as you're near him. Isn't that just something?
I really don't know about this.
Soren?
Less evil soul, right?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely totally not evil, and I definitely won't come back to be plot relevant at any time later on.
Oh,
I
by the way,
promise.
guys, I did kind of have a slightly shady deal with that soul. So he's not necessarily the best guy.
What?
Shady schmady. All he's planning on doing is getting me back home, and then I'll leave the amulet free and let you do whatever you want to do. Or, if you'd rather, I could hang out in your body for a bit. Mutually beneficial relationship.
Oh God.
When you say hang out, you mean you would get control?
I mean, I don't really know how it works. I've never been in another body other than my own.
I'd prefer
I've
you
just been in the
stay
simulator.
in there, if you don't mind.
If you'd what? Say that again. I couldn't hear you over my own talking.
I'd prefer it if you stayed in there, please.
It was a long shot anyway.
He's going to cover the amulet with his hand, thinking it'll like cover the ears. I I really don't know about this. Whoever it is quite talkative.
Yeah, he tends to do that.
I feel like I could dispel that one too.
I'm not sure about that. That would take away like every other good thing about this amulet. It's a mind shielding amulet. I mean, alone that should kind of help Soren's situation.
I mean, magic items aren't dispelled so easily as, anything else unless specified, right? I can't dispel an enemy's +1 battle axe in the middle of a fight. But, you know, I don't know if it might take an effect on existing personalities inside of it.
Okay, what is it with weapons and people having personalities inside them? I picked up a sword, I started talking to an eldritch Leviathan. What the hell?
I mean, maybe it's within the will of a consciousness, a psyche ingrained deep within the purpose of existence in itself to take life from others, as with violent souls infused, it is the purpose of weapons to have souls for the purpose of satiating its own purpose and thus fulfilling its role as a weapon.
Hey, Soren, how many times do you think he can say purpose in one sentence?
I don't know. Have you been counting?
7. There was one time where I thought he was going to use 8, and then he ended up using a synonym, so it was all the same.
Oh my
He's
god.
going to do it again where he puts his hand over the amulet. Is there a mute button or something?
The only trick that I found was to try and convince it that I would help it with its work.
It's work?
Yeah. I mean, we talked about this briefly. I think you were there.
I don't
No,
think
it was with me.
Yes, I know, but I thought I talked to you about it with the rest of the party too.
you did actually talk to everybody.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
It was something quick though, right? It wasn't too big. What was it again?
It was just like to go to his study, pick up his work. I don't know, finish it off. It's probably easy.
Oh, really?
Wink.
Super duper easy. I could make a deal with you, though, Soren, if you'd really want. You just give me an hour of your day. I promise you, just want to feel the grass. It's been like 200 years. I will go right back into my amulet. Definitely, totally possible.
Definitely, totally.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm an amulet. I can't lie.
I
So much fucking bullshit.
My God.
Corin, you're looking
Another
very
game,
confused
guys.
right now. Is it telling you to do weird things?
You
Up
could
on your
say
toes.
that. I don't think I'm going to accept that. However, if you think of another one, perhaps. But I would love it if you would, not jumble my thoughts.
Wait, are you talking to me?
No,
Most of the
I'm
time, the other one
talking to
ignores
the
me,
wall.
Well, I don't think the wall can talk back.
He
Look,
almost
here.
got it.
Be
He
quiet.
almost showed intelligence.
I will be quiet right? I'll let you try things out. And then when we get to know each other a little bit better, you know, you gotta talk to me sometimes. When we get to know each other a little better, we can circle back, you know?
I suppose that's the best option.
Quinn, you are the meanest motherfucker on the planet.
Hey, listen. I am gonna miss all of the amulet's abilities.
What does the amulet do again?
It shields my mind from the outside.
It's a tinfoil hat.
It's a fucking tinfoil hat, but it works.
So, like, I totally made this amulet when I was, like, you know, still walking around on two legs to protect my mind against anybody who, you know, wants to sneak on in there and steal valuable information. You know, espionage style. So, I made this amulet. Can't come charmed or be possessed or anything like that. Just gotta carry me around.
Honestly, I'm starting to see why you wanted to get rid of it.
I'm telling you right now, Soren, it's got some good qualities.
But does it outweigh the loudness?
Isn't that the point,
The
though?
loudness is literally the whole point, Soren.
You wanted a soul to keep in your empty
Soul.
body.
It's got more presence than that fucking badge does. I'm sorry for swearing, but
Do I just spell the evil one now? The amulet's making me uneasy.
Yes.
Soren,
Go
I
ahead.
pinky promise that I will be as unobtrusive as possible as long as you spend some time talking to me. You know, every day, a couple times a
Get some
day.
good information in there.
You know, I will happily provide you with anything you need to know. I have a vast, wide knowledge base. I was a wizard, artificer too. Anyway, I
I
promise.
think you were some sort of like spell user or something.
I promise you that you spend just a little bit of time with me, and I know that we will get along like besties.
I
And
don't remember it being like she was a really good cook or something. Good at making stuff.
So,
Trust
like,
me, it's worth it.
They continue saying that they're smart and they're a wizard, but if they're that smart, do they know how to hold their tongue?
yo, you just have to murder him, man.
Soren,
I
to be
just-
honest, absolutely.
I
Hasn't bugged
can't
me in
think.
many-
It hurts to try and think. I suppose it's because I'm not used to another voice inside my head, I guess. But it's starting to take a toll. I'm sorry for being so blunt, but it is very overwhelming.
Soren, if this doesn't work for you, I can take the amulet back.
No. You guys want to get rid of the badge so bad. You fear it, so this is the better way.
So who here wants to bet that the instant we try and dispel it, he's going to try and jump ship into one of our bodies?
Yep.
So, like, any way we can buff our saving throws?
Well, I mean, I would like to point out that any rolls regarding, for some reason, regarding the grasp on one's consciousness is not tied to wisdom, it's actually tied to charisma. Similar to how a ghost may try to possess you, or a certain spell effect may try to displace your presence within reality.
So, like, can we get, like, bless or other similar effects on us?
Rolling 1d5. Uh-oh.
It's already going.
Wait a second. There's 5 other people in the party.
Very good.
Moonzik,
As
Good
a-
thing
I
he's got a
need
good
you-
charisma.
I need you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
Wait, Moonzik and who?
Just Moonzik.
Just Moonzik.
Can I force it?
Nope.
Never mind.
Okay.
All right. So let's try dispelling it now.
Yep.
I
I cast a spell magic.
Do I feel anything?
Nope.
Huh.
I cast a spell magic.
Would you send that in chat for me?
Oh, also,
Okay.
I'm gonna force a DC of 8. Sorry, I'm gonna force the ability check 8.
8+.
It's intelligence, which is very. Wait, no, I already used my 8. Never mind. I don't
Yeah.
have an 8.
You don't have
Wait,
any
Used my
point.
8.
Wait,
Whoops.
you're not.
Yeah.
You're not forcing its save. You'd be forcing on your own.
Your own.
So just roll. Just roll. You don't want a low one. You want high, because it's
Yeah, but
your
8 was the
ability
lowest
check.
one I had, and then I used it.
You want high because it's your ability check.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, no.
Doesn't matter
you're
anyway,
right.
you're out.
Yeah, I'm using a 14 plus 4 for 18.
No, you're out. You used the 14 already.
You did.
He's-
Pardon? Yeah,
You
no, I'm
used
using
the
a 14.
You did already.
I know, you used it already. You've used all of your importance.
You have.
I used a 19 to make a persuasion. I used the 8 for the detect thoughts. I still have a 14.
I feel very certain that you used your third one.
No, we didn't, because we
I'm
decided
very-
not to copy that thing into my spellbook.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's very.
He was
Oh.
going to use it on that, and he never did.
Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe,
Okay.
yeah.
It was what it was.
Nice.
So
All right.
I force a 14. And then add 4 to that because modifiers. So 18 for an intelligence check. Which beats the DC of 16.
Okay.
Any fun effect?
Sorry, I was just reading. I apologize.
You dispel the soul within, and he just, what remains of his soul spouts up from the amulet, and he just says, "Fuck you all!"
And then Soren drops dead.
Because it was definitely his soul.
That's a diamond, right?
So, how are give me a little bit of description about like what this spell looks like for you.
I'm going to sort of very cautiously approach this amulet. I'm going to start whispering the incantations under my breath and point at the amulet. I guess the amulet's just going to start glowing violently before emitting, a binding flash of light and then fall limp on the floor.
It was limp before, but now it's on the floor.
Yep,
That was
That's
on
a
the floor the whole
description.
time.
But now it's on the
Thank
floor.
it's dead. It's to solidify this fact that it's dead.
It was on the floor, but now it's even farther on the floor.
Okay. The empty vessel before you no longer has that faintly shimmering liquid in it. Rather, it's just still as it lays on the ground. You feel confident that you have done it.
Well, good thing. Well, good thing that the party's no longer in possession of any dangerous possible magic items that could potentially influence their judgment.
Brian is going to look down at her feet for like a half second. If you have a passive perception or insight above 14, you can notice this.
Okay. Because I noticed this, I'm going to turn to Brian and like slightly half squint my eyes and say, "Right?"
Right.
Soren's gonna cross his arms.
Look, nothing too dangerous. Just look, you know I'm a warlock. That shit comes with the territory. It's not something I can get rid of.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess. Yeah, it does put the Terra in territory.
It's not territory, it's territory. It's territory.
After having your lunch, you guys pack up and begin your trek towards Port Zune and on to Nicodranus. The sun begins to set. Oh, excuse me. The sun is going to set here shortly. You know this. It's getting a little bit low in the sky. You've maybe got a few hours before it's gone completely.
I was asking
Do you
if
want to stop and rest?
Can we stop a little early? I really do want to spar with an Emo tonight. Is that okay with everyone?
Sure.
Suppose.
Animo, we still on?
Of course. Let's do it.
I'll officiate it.
Okay.
Brian's going to grab a stick instead of her magic staff and grab a shield.
Animal's going to grab a great stick.
And it was gonna rage. I mean, Animo. Fuck.
Soren's gonna moonbeam all three of them.
Hold on, you're not possessed anymore.
Teach you for scorching that soul!
Soren, you could have ran away and then have 2 souls in your possession. Oh well, too late now.
I'm
Collects them like dice for as a dice goblin. Soul goblin.
Christ.
I'm gonna go foraging while you do that.
What's everybody else doing?
I'm not going to tell Soren this, but I'm going to send Cole to look after him. And Cole to monitor their soul.
Not the chaos in me.
Moonsick.
Windchime?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Moonsick.
It's just nothing that I haven't said before. Moonsick is officiating and establishing rules for the match.
Windchime?
What was that?
What are you doing as we get ready for this long rest? Out in the middle of the woods.
Making sure Nahiri is okay, and also keeping an eye out for the panther because she's very scared, actually.
So, Anemo is currently sparring with.
Oh,
Right?
he hasn't reached yet. Okay.
Isn't it also midday? I thought.
It's
It's like evening. It's like a couple of hours before sunset.
yeah.
It's still bright out.
Maybe it is. Sorry, I kind of like wasn't I zoned out for a second. She can help with whatever needs helping, like with dinner or something too.
We don't have anybody cooking dinner. We've got Soren out foraging, which we'll resolve here in a moment. And we've got Brian and Anemo fighting, and Moonzik officiating, and we don't know what's going on with Edward yet.
Okay.
I guess Edward is helping making dinner because no one else is.
Yeah, we can make dinner together.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
not much of a cook. I don't know why. Everything. Yeah. I mean, I guess we can take a go at it and take a
it's
stab
all
at it.
about being creative and using what's at your fingertips, like pine cones.
We can cook pine cones? Yeah, I
If
never thought they'd be edible, you know.
you
Um,
gotta cook them in a special way. A lot of people don't like it though, if I'm honest. It's not
It's very piney.
it's not a fan favorite.
Nahiri says to you, "Hey, hey, babe, I'm gonna go and check up on Soren. I'll meet back with you here in a bit."
Of course.
And for the first time in a while, or ever, I think, just casually, she gives you a peck on the lips and walks away.
Yay!
Casually.
Casually.
Things are
Casually.
going well with you.
Casually.
Hey, listen, we do not know what they get up to.
Incessantly.
Whatever happens, we just lose our vision all of a sudden. I don't know what the fuck happens, man.
It's true.
The fade to black.
Everybody.
What'd you
fades
say?
to black.
What'd you say, Lily?
They're just really private about their affection.
So true.
Very private. Now we fade to black. So, Soren, Nahiri's gonna walk with you, but we'll talk about that later. For now, on your forage, Soren, go ahead and roll me a nature check.
No.
Oh.
Hold on. Wait, do I have to roll nature? Oh, nature. Yes. For a second, I thought you said something else. Boop. Tragic. You know
What?
what? It's before a long rest. It's a 14. Or no, 15. Math. Math ain't mathin'.
Hey.
There's a 15.
Still technically 15.
15.
Let's go.
Modifying dice rolls are amazing.
Honestly, I'm surprised. Like, out of the 3 rolls I've already done with this feature, I've gotten a 6, a 5, and a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No kidding.
that's
Popping
really good.
I mean, I
15?
could just get
It's
ones
not
on
luck,
repeat,
it's
though. True. It is. It's just a skill diff.
Realistically, we have 2 people who just like decide to add stupid amounts of numbers to their rolls.
We can also make people get fucked.
We also have bless presumably in the party on 2 people, so we could be blessing
Bless.
rolls
Hashtag
or
bless.
guidance. Sorry.
Yeah. I
And
also have
then
resistance.
I need you to
D100.
Yep.
Boop. 6-4. You know what? I'm gonna roll another D. No, I don't have another one. Oh wait, I gotta get my notes. Notes.
Forgot that list was on here. Very exciting. You find some nettle. This prickly herb can be used to make a nutritious tea. You find some dandelion and ramps. What the fuck is ramps? These wild leeks are delicious, raw, pickled, or cooked. So wild leeks.
Ramps.
That's it.
Dandelion, ramps, and
Okie.
nettle.
And you said not all was nutritious something?
Yeah, so okay, nettle is this prickly herb can be made into a nutritious tea. Then your dandelion, the taproot can be roasted, ground, and made into a tea that kind of tastes like coffee. The leafy greens can be eaten raw or cooked. And ramps, these wild leeks are delicious raw, pickled, or cooked.
Cool. I did not type that all into a Google search bar because my notes wasn't open. I don't know
I've
what you're
done
talking
that
about.
so many times.
Okay. I can add that to this.
But yeah, we'll resolve what happens with you and Ahiri here in a few. Probably actually not today. We'll talk about it. It probably won't be recorded. We'll just say that. Then Lily and Rocky with One Chime and Edward. You guys are going to be cooking. What are you guys making for dinner?
Yes, we are.
I've been trying to figure that out. What ingredients do we have?
Good question.
Do we have
I
mushrooms?
mean,
We have what?
Mushrooms? Or potatoes?
You have...
probably go good.
Sure. You have that. You guys resupplied. I would say you're resupplied in Feolinn. You have basic essentials, but not for too terribly long.
Okay. Well, we should make like a stew.
Yeah, it would go great in a stew together. I'm gonna uncork an alchemy jug.
What are you using that for?
Well, I mean, I swiped it from the alchemy desk down in the stash.
Oh, you can use it to make stew?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you. You can choose what skill check you'd like to use. With the presence of a friend and an alchemy jug, go ahead and you can roll that at advantage. Whoever wants to, and choose what you want to roll for dinner.
Can I here? I'll do guidance on Edward.
Oh, thank you. I'm not much of a cook, but I'll see what I can do. Oh, whoops! I uncorked the wrong jug.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't think we can put. I don't think we can put 4 gallons of beer into a soup, can we?
Beer soup.
We absolutely can find.
It's called beer
room for
cheese.
4 gallons of beer
Beer cheese.
somewhere.
Beer is just liquid beer.
I mean, would that be like acceptable to put 4 gallons of beer into soup?
I don't know. I guess we could just drink it.
Yeah, I suppose. Joke's on you to anyone who thought I was uncorking the mayonnaise jug. Oh, that would be
We
silly.
all thought
Imagine.
you.
Well, I mean, I guess I could start chopping and peeling the potatoes. Not in that order, of course. You could see Edward being very awkward and fumbling everything, and also for some odd reason, you're not really sure why. Every single time he's like proportioning ingredients, he's going through an unnecessary length and like making sure that each portion of ingredients is weighed to the exact weight that it's supposed to be
Oh my
with
God.
pinpoint precision.
Aw, he's doing it. He's an alchemist.
Winchem's being super supportive and just like being like, "Yeah, you're doing
Like,
great."
Also he's doing it in a weird way to where he's using a razor blade to cut them into lines, very long, thin lines. Kind of weird, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Plus, you roll like a
You have
4.
advantage. You You also have advantage and guidance. Although remember, guidance has to be
Right.
19
Oh,
plus
okay.
4.
Roll a d4.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Oh, 23. Okay.
Went from real bad to real good real quick.
Oh,
Describe
man.
your
It
name.
takes
Man, it was-
forever, but
Yeah, thanks, Wincham. It was a really good call not to put the beer into the soup. I think you saved me and saved our dinner. I think we could just drink it normally, like a bunch of normal people. What was I thinking, considering putting beer into a potato mushroom soup?
I mean, I was almost on board. Just this close.
Oh, I think this soup turned out lovely thanks to your help. I mean, who would have known what it would have tasted like if I hadn't have gotten that guidance and assistance from you?
Now to what we've all been waiting for patiently. The three of you find yourself standing in front of each other. What rules has Moonsit come up with for this sparring as a way to help her learn?
What am I thinking of? I think it's kendo. We're basically like, it's going to be like an augmented kendo, where like you can deflect whatever blows are coming at you with like pushing it away with your hands, or even like your arms up to your elbow, or your shield. But anything that hits like past your elbow, the trunk of the body, or your legs, and that's going to be a point.
I look at Brian and take this like giant like the giant great stick in my hand and say, great stick, or and then I point at my teeth and go, why these?
definitely the great stick. I don't think I want to fight you for real. Although, if you're offering to bite me in a different circumstance, I'm kidding.
Brian, calm down.
I'm kidding.
Do I have to spray you, Brian? Wait, hold on. I don't have a spray bottle. This isn't the right universe. Never mind.
Alright.
Are you alright? I said I was kidding.
Well, let's go.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna say first to 3 hits wins. We'll do competing athletics checks.
Oh, fuck
To
me.
start.
Yeah, go ahead. Both of you roll me an athletics
Oh
check.
shit!
We showed -1 athletics. Oh, I'm so sorry.
He's a rogue. Athletics are
You just like you.
I'm
attempt
not
to
a
bring-
rogue!
Point
you
to
attempt
Animo!
bring, like, your-
My bad. Whoops.
All right, tell me, Animal, what happens? How do you land this hit?
Okay, so Brian like attempts to stop, like trying to like bring sword to sword, but it's a great sword, so that's a terrible idea. So I'm like coming up on like trying to like hit her like with an overhand onto her shoulder, and she just like tries to like put it up, and the stick just completely gives way, and it just goes down on her shoulder.
Alright.
Okay, so
fair,
that was probably the wrong move for this situation.
fair point. This is much smaller than yours.
All right, again.
Actually,
I'm gonna
I-
try
I-
with my shield this time.
I want to throw in a little bit of Oh no, he didn't
Yeah,
use the
go
shield
for
at all.
No, I tried to knock it aside with the sword hand.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
I think we're going to stick with trying more of the shield, and I'm gonna grab a different stick. Because clearly my stick is broken. And that was the reason I lost.
Oh fuck! I'm so sorry.
I literally can't win, but I'll just see how effective I am.
Oh my god!
It's
That's
surprisingly
so
effective.
unfortunate.
Oh,
Oh,
So
oh, that's funny.
Anemo's gonna like go for the shield side, and just to be fair for you, you like try and block it, but you just go the wrong way, and Anemo just can't slow down the great stick in time to not just absolutely bash you in,
I am
in the
going to
side.
fly like like a full meter
I
as
love you
my
being way off in the
as my
That was
as my
really.
I'm going to fly like a meter to my right as my shield arm goes forward to try and parry. It's going
Oh
to
shit.
extend, and I'm just going to miss right over top of it, get caught fully in the side, and just get thrown.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Brian,
oh,
are you
I'm
all
so
right?
sorry.
yep. Just winded and um. Are there supposed to be two of you?
Oh shit.
Myself and Animo. That's two.
Can I try and take like a block action for this next one?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, just try and hit me this time.
Permission to use dexterity.
Fine. Yes, use your dexterity.
Okay, you have
Okay.
a
It's
big
12.
shot now. You have a huge chance.
It's a
You
acrobatic.
absolutely.
What do you do, Kim?
I'm
should say
gonna get back up. I'm gonna dust myself off, and I'm gonna notice that he's being incredibly defensive, and I'm just going to say, "Thank you for sparring with me, but I do know a little bit about this, and I am going to make a feint upwards and then jab him in the stomach."
Ah, okay. Good move. Mm, mm.
Point, Brian.
Do I have to roll athletics on defense?
No. You want to use acrobatics? Go for it. It's using your tool set in the right way. That's part of learning.
That's an outlet.
I barely beat it. Yeah, what kind of strike do you do?
Well, I was just
You technically won it, so it's your decision.
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna
more
assume
fun.
you go for the same overhead that you did before, and this time I'm just gonna slip it and knock it aside with my shield, and just place my my blade on his arm.
Nice one.
Thanks, but I still don't feel like that was using this right. I was mostly just dodging.
That's absolutely using it right. You don't have to force your way through something. You gotta use what you have for your advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually consider myself incredibly strong, but this great sword kind of comes down on people pretty hard. That's what she said.
All right. Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong.
Come on!
Okay.
All right, point, Brian.
Oh yeah, I did not roll.
No, that was the previous one.
That was
Yeah.
the previous one. So it's 2-2.
Match point.
Oh, okay.
It's a 6. Negative
Oh, why'd
1.
you do athletics?
It
Mostly
actually would have
because-
still been under if you think about it. 7 plus
Yeah,
4.
it still would have been under, but I'm still trying to learn the shield, and I felt like as much as I'm still learning about dexterity and using the shield, I'm still thinking about it wrong. It'll take me longer.
So this time, Anemo, Jesus, you got it in my head. It's kind of too late. Might as well just. Anyway, point is, Animo will like do like a jab at the shield, and if you're all right with it, I'd like it just so that like I just like hit the shield and you were trying to like hold it strong, so I just like hit it and it pushes your arm back and the shield actually falls off of your arm. It's just like,
Yeah. That's actually a really good point where you can attack the shield, and if I'm not using it right, you can just force your way through a guard.
and then I'll take like the end of the stick and then bop it on your head, and I win.
Oh. You can see both hands go up to her head. Well, I wasn't expecting to even get the point off you, so...
And you got 2. I like what you did earlier with the acrobatics. You can continue to try and do that.
Yeah. Thanks so much for this. I don't know. I feel like I might have been a little rude when we first met, so... I really appreciate you taking this time.
Don't worry about it. We'll do this again.
Yeah, tomorrow?
Yeah?
Alright. Now, if you want to get some dinner in you before the sun goes down, you should probably hurry up.
Maybe I will end up eating tonight anyway.
Yeah, but like, look at you. You can afford a few extra calories.
You calling him a stick?
Okay, dude. Okay.
No, I'm saying that he can. Oh, whatever.
Bulking season, boys.
I'm saying he clearly has no need to watch his figure. There's a difference.
All right. That's it. We head to eat
I head back for soup.
before nightfall.
Soup.
Soup.
Alrighty. You see, fairly quickly, like right towards the tail end of making the soup, you see Soren and Nahiri making their way back from the woods. They're laughing, having a good time. As the lot of you sit down for your meal together, back out on the open path. Maybe an hour before sunset. Is there anything you guys would like to do or say with this time? Or is it time?
We don't just have 4 gallons of beer sitting in this jug for no reason. Anyone want to do a drinking game?
You're suggesting
I
a
feel
drinking game?
I've
Not
already.
me, though. I'm not participating. I'd like to stay.
No.
level-headed.
You
I do
have
hate
to
wasting beer.
Edward,
any.
I look at Edward, stare daggers at him. You're participating.
I feel like if you're the one who...
Not me.
I feel like if you're the one who suggested it, you're volunteering yourself. Captain's orders.
You also open a wolfish, not a wolfish, but a pantherish grin in Anemo's eyes.
Oh fuck! I've already lost to this man once. What's the worst that can happen?
Me and my 7 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I know I'm fucked, but I can just lose to you multiple times in a day, right?
Yes. Let's watch those two drink each other's out.
Oh no!
Oh,
No,
Never.
Edward,
Please, peer pressure is a good thing.
this is a good thing, guys.
I've read stories.
Not,
I want to do this. I don't have a great constitution myself, but I've read stories of a monk who once participated in a drinking competition, and though her own constitution wasn't great, she came in second place.
That's pretty bad.
That easy to say.
Monks automatically able to detoxify toxins from the body or something.
Only high level ones.
And that's more like paladins, I believe.
No, I'm pretty sure monks just get that.
I know a paladin once. He would go to all the bars and he kept getting kicked out of them for cheating drinking games that way.
Huh.
Now come on.
Weird.
Now come on, join us.
Oh, good. I think as long as we're not wasting beer.
Debbie Downer.
You're trying to get the alcohol out of the alchemy jug, right? What better way to make sure it gets out of it than by helping us participate? Again, captain's orders.
Well, I mean, I was going to do more exciting activities, such as reading my book and also other exciting things.
What part of captain's orders don't you understand?
I don't think we're very good at listening to the captain's orders, I'll be honest.
Obviously.
Yeah,
I
I
am-
mean, we did murder our last.
No, I'm great. I'm great at it. Right, Captain? Right, Captain?
You're the best at following orders, Animo. And then Windchime is second place.
Animo looks confused at hearing that. Let's move on.
Yeah, that doesn't feel great, as good as you thought it would, did it?
This isn't what I expected.
They didn't expect
We're allowed.
accreditation.
Fade to black.
Oh God.
What
Can I
was
just say
that?
how much I love playing D&D with all of you?
Alright, fine. If
Everything is
Edward
fine.
doesn't want to play, fine. Soren, Windchime?
Drinking game.
Or are you all
I
just...
suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a little fun.
Win,
I
chime,
could
win,
stand
chime,
to loosen
win,
up a
chime.
bit.
Win chime. Win chime. Win chime.
If we get drunk enough, we can do target practice
make you
first watch
rebels.
tonight.
We'll make you bread bowls. You'll have bread bowls. Come on.
First thing
What?
Moonzik wakes up to is the entire forest that's cut down.
Jeez.
Huh. Thought there were a lot more trees around.
Wait, did you actually cut down the?
No, I'm
the
joking!
forest?
No. No.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
We've gotten a little silly stupid.
Got a little stupid. Drinking game? Who is participating?
This is like
Animal.
Lego my
Brian.
Lego.
Animal.
Moonzik is participating.
Sorry.
Everybody but Edward.
Our
Apparently.
DD is Edward. And
Edward is sitting. All right.
Yep.
Edward,
Edward
if
is
you're,
drinking,
if
he's
you're
sitting.
opting up, mind giving us 10-minute warning before the sun sets?
Yep. No problem.
okay. Drinking competition. How this is gonna operate is we're going to have a big old countdown. On that countdown, you're going to roll me a Constitution saving throw. If you fail, if you have the lowest Constitution roll, then you are out of the competition. Is that how we do it? How do
I
we
think
do
there
it?
was like...
Usually 3
We
strikes.
did it
but-
like
yeah.
3
2,
strikes?
3, but we can also just do it. And we only have to roll
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Sure, perfect. Then that's what we're going to do because there's not that much alcohol here.
Yep.
So the
Although
lowest score drops
4
out.
gallons is a lot.
4 gallons is a lot, but I'm assuming that each of these this ain't for no pussies, right? This-
Right. Like each check is for multiple drinks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yow.
Alrighty. In that case, let's get a countdown here of Constitution saving throw.
Hit us. God said.
Countdown.
Let there be drugs.
You said countdown. I need a countdown.
I'm working on it. I'm sorry.
A few inches later.
On the count of 3. On 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
On the count of sunset.
5.
That's
Oh.
that's advantage.
12.
Okay.
And I'm out.
On the count of sunset, drink.
Soren.
Soren's got a roll hit.
That's right.
Motherfucker.
Alright.
Line out for the first round.
Brian is immediately drunk, right? And she's gonna go like up to you guys and be like, "You guys are like the best friends ever. We go on adventures together. It's wonderful, and y'all help me get stronger. And you better be back tomorrow, Nemo. I'm gonna beat you next time." And then she is out.
That's when
Again.
that was a quick blackout drunk.
Too fun.
I mean, she drank like half
Fair.
of a gallon.
Fair.
Or well, not by that much, but like yeah, like drank a serious amount. Alrighty, go ahead and on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, what a close close-knit group.
Yeah.
Oh
You
no!
can't do that.
Yeah, he
He
can.
can.
He's already done it 3 times.
He can't. No, he can do
That's
that.
his last
And
one.
he is allowed.
That's
That
a-
is legal.
Nope, this is a D4. He can do this.
That's a tie, though. That's a tie.
Yep.
Yeah, but he's not the lowest, so technically he's safe.
So yeah, technically, this round, Anemo,
Yeah,
you need to roll.
No,
I
he-
did.
He did.
Well, he got a 7.
You rolled a-
I'm
you
sorry,
rolled a
I thought that was
17.
from the previous set. I
No,
got
no.
confused.
I got a 19 last time.
So, with that, everybody holds their own as each of you drinks another several glasses. In particular, Soren and Windchime are feeling it a little bit, but not yet.
We haven't stood up yet.
You have not. It's a tie for this round, so
Haven't stood up yet. That's facts. That's facts right there.
that's real. Yeah, truly. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh. Womp. There goes Kevin.
Okay,
Oh.
tell me what's going on with Moonzik.
He says,
What's going on?
No,
Lindsay?
no, no, I got this. That was not a bad drink. I don't know what you're talking about. And he goes to stand up and he like kicks his leg out and he like spins. Like he kicks his leg around his entire body and spins around and then like he just wipes out. Okay, maybe that
Somebody
wasn't
catch
such a
that.
good
Somebody
drink.
catch that. Oh shit.
Like the kick, like I was so wild where like I almost kicked Soren in the head and just wiped out.
Hey, watch
good
it.
night. Good night, Lindsay.
You watch it. You almost got in the way of my foot.
You almost spilled my beer.
Perfect. It's the perfect amount of drunk and normal. Holy shit! I just kicked my leg out. Like what?
What's the problem?
What's the problem?
You gotta keep your legs to yourself.
Facts.
I'm the captain. I can do whatever I want.
If this beer would have ended on
I'm-
the ground, you would have became a tree.
And what I want
Yes, you
right
can,
now is
James.
I want to.
Holy shit.
You would become a tree. What?
That's threatening. And what I want to do right now is I just.
That is such a drunk threat.
I
I
ju-
love it.
What I want to do right now is I just want to lay down here on the grass. I'm okay down here. The rest of you have fun. Captain's
Night,
orders.
Captain.
Oh, on the count of 3, are we ready?
Yeah.
You see Dahiri grabbing a blanket from Moonzik's tent that he has already had set up and just kind of lays it over him across the ground.
Oh, I get no blanket. Understood.
Are you passed out?
No, not technically. My character is just like sitting there in like pseudo trance because trances.
And after she lays a blanket over music, she goes and leans up against the same tree that you are.
Aw.
Okay.
Hey.
On the count- 1, 2, 3.
Ooh,
Fuck.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness.
That's
So
on
not 20 for the count.
He pops down and kind of yells like, "Oh!"
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, alcohol!
Alcoholic, let's go.
Slams down the
Our
next
entire party became alcoholics.
one. Still, like,
yeah,
not
no
quite.
amount of D6s was sweet then.
Animo the entire time just was so relaxed about this. Like, only a few times where it just took him a little bit longer. However, Soren, what's going on with Soren?
Soren's going to try and stand up, and he's going to trip over himself, fall back, and land on a rock.
Oh!
Like,
And he is just going to get knocked out by the rock.
Oh,
Not
Jesus!
too damage.
Oh, concussion.
It's like a pebble, but like he was already going down.
immediately,
fucking dies.
everybody rushes. I don't even know what else to do. Everybody rushes to your side. Drinking game over.
Yeah.
Soren.
Hold on, let me roll for damage.
Can I do a medicine check?
Roll
You can do it.
3d10 for lethal damage.
Oh,
Well, it's 1 damage.
You're good. No, that's
that means I don't survive, right?
No, that's how much HP is left. No.
No, that's your percentage of surviving.
Lily, Winston can roll a medicine check.
1% chance.
A drunken medicine check.
Yep. At 18.
You have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Drunken medicine.
Oh, why did I say something?
15.
It's not that bad.
You can tell he's fine. It had nothing to do with the rock. He just couldn't stand up any longer. He's still wiggling a little bit when you poke him, so you think he's pretty good.
He's good, everyone. He's fine.
When you blow on his eyelids, they flutter.
You sadistic bitch. You got that from the fucking meme chat.
Yo.
I feel a slight breeze for some reason.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
Oh.
But it still has stuff to go, huh? So, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Shit.
God.
Impossible.
Not entirely.
It is impossible,
If she rolls
isn't it?
another.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Yikes!
Oh.
Nemo will attempt to catch Windchime before she just fucking dies.
No,
Um,
you
what
almost
goes
catch
on
her.
with Windchime?
You almost catch her, but then she catches herself and falls in the exact opposite direction.
That's what a nat one is.
Nah. No. She trips over me.
Windchime.
Honey,
What happens?
what happens when Windchime fails? Has to drop out of the competition.
So,
She literally like throws it all up.
Oh.
Oh
Roll a
no!
d4.
Oh no.
Before you roll a d4. Oh, never mind.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know what?
No.
That's a 1.
It's right
A
on.
double nat.
Right on the Nemo. That's a
Can I,
one.
like, prestidigitation, clean that off?
You can, but that doesn't stop the fact that the Nemo just got fucking vomited on.
Oh my god. That's revenge for knocking her out the first full moon.
Speaking of the first full moon, what are we
Two
looking
nat
at?
ones in a
Edward?
row.
Edward, what are we looking at?
What?
On the moon.
I'm looking to clean off all that
It's
vomit.
about-
He completely forgot about his one job.
Is that
It's
the
about damn time.
sign?
In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental.
I was really enamored in that book, okay?
You look down at your own watch, and look up at the sky, and you think that you better get going soon. Mostly because you have drank some, and although you don't feel terribly affected, better to be safe than sorry.
All
Yeah,
I can think of is some poor hunter running across a drunk wanther.
Oh. That's why I was like, maybe this isn't a good idea.
This is a great idea.
I mean, that
He's
was my
hobbling.
original intention.
Are you kidding me? We're close enough to Feolinn where, like, all the hunters in the area are probably staying inside right now.
True.
Yeah.
They're all staging a coup.
Yeah, I should probably
Nemo
get
say?
started on cleaning all of this up. I'm going to say that, and I'm going to ritual cast Unseen Servant to clean it. Because I'm sure as hell not going to clean all this up.
Your
Moonsick.
ritual casting.
As
While you're,
sorry,
I think that how long does a ritual cast take?
10 minutes.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so as you're ritual casting, I'm gonna go up to you, Edward, and be like, thanks for keeping an eye up on the moon for me. I think it's time that I get going.
Yeah. Stay safe. Don't
Enjoy
get shot by a
cleaning. Yeah, don't worry about me. I think I can survive a bullet.
Oh, and also after the full moon night's over, expect to hear some psychic telepathic message in your head, or something along the lines. It'll be in my voice, but you'll know. I'm just going to check in on you afterwards to see if you'll be all right.
All right, I'll hear that, and I'll see you soon after. I expect.
All right. If we can, find a place or find somewhere that we could probably meet up after when all of this is over.
I'll see you soon.
I'll
friends.
see you soon, my friend.
Friend's gonna like force herself up the tree, like
Damn it.
still clearly feeling the effects, but she's had a couple rounds to try and deal with it, and some water. She's just gonna get up and be like, "Good luck. Don't get hurt, all right?"
You still got that copper coin, right?
Copper coin. Oh yeah, I'm gonna flip it back to him, and then I'm gonna run away.
No. I'm
late,
gonna
I'm
slip
gone.
it back
See
on-
ya.
Hold
No,
on.
keep the coin.
Hold on.
Bye.
I've got one more thing for you. God, I need help getting up.
He's gone.
My nails are literally elongating.
I'm gonna
As he runs
I'm not
off.
really sure this is the time.
just take this. Give it back to me when you get back, and I'm gonna throw him the Monokuma plushie.
Oh, cute. And I run off.
And then Moonzik falls on his face.
I'm
Oh boy. So, Edward, your first watch, got it? Good. I'm second watch, I'll get over it by then.
I think I'll be on second watch too. I'll kind of have to get over it. I heard the vomits, and I don't want to make Windchime get up any earlier than she has to.
She makes a groaning noise.
You're gonna hear from the ground, I'm thirsty, before water is just produced out of nowhere.
I've got the decanter of endless water. I'm gonna help him.
I've got
to
create or
some
destroy water.
God damn it.
we're both
Water.
magically rehydrating.
We're both magically dehydrating yourself. Just
Magically.
Rehydrating.
okay, you know what? I
Magically
destroy
dehydrating is
water.
fucking terrifying. That is
Yes.
fucking terrifying, and no, you can't. They specifically make sure you can't. However, if you could, fuck that. Hey
I don't
guys,
know. It says you destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container.
do
Pretty sure
Wenthers howl?
humans open container.
What sound do Wenthers make at a full moon?
Just like that, in the distance.
Mauling adventurer noises. Last time I heard.
In the distance, Quinn, what sounds do Wenthers make to the full moon?
He's muted.
It
It's
does.
like a woo instead.
They
of,
don't.
They don't.
They don't.
Spirit takes
More,
over
it's
your
more
body and
terrifying
you
than
say
that.
a
They
woo.
don't. You don't hear them.
You don't hear them.
No, the Richard Nixon spirit takes over your body and you scream "Aru" at the top of your lungs. Like that.
And you just shout Agnew
We're
a
cut out
lot.
That too.
Just goes around saying ooh woo.
Oh.
You beautiful bastards.
All right. With that, that's where we're going to leave tonight's session then. Anemo running off into the distance to await his transformation. And the rest of you, most of you, very, very drunk. Ready for a long night.
I love that our response to knowing when a Wanther is in the forest and could come back is to get absolutely hammered.
Oh yeah, that's always
Only intelligent decisions are made here.
for sure, for sure.
Now, I know last time we had briefly talked about not doing the first session of every month. Well, I'm going to be gone. Like, I'm going to be gone the second and third and fourth session of this next month. So only the first week is available for me. So we'll pick back up next week.
Monday. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Next week. Okay, yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody, for playing. You guys have incited a revolution and
We've
a
done
riot.
lot today.
You've been highly productive, despite the fact that you haven't had a single comment.
Hell yeah. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. For those of you on YouTube, if you like this video, give a like. If you want to provide some feedback, whether it be positive or constructive criticism, drop a comment down below. Subscribe if you want to see more content. Let your friends know if you want to spread the word. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you back here next time. See you later.